What's your name? What's your question?
Hey, my name is Roberta. My question is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with?
What you mean don't have? Hold on, wait a minute.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
Like, he pays all the bills, he take care of the kids, he step in everything.
How he do that with no ambition?
Because
It sounds like the ambition don't look like you want it to.
I want to like be a homeowner one day. I want property. I want, he got money. But I want more.
You know what?
And he's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we gonna first give attention, and I'm gonna validate your feelings before I move forward. The only reason, not the only reason, one of the reasons I'm gonna say I do understand is because it may just be a personal preference of yours to be attracted to a man that has ambition.
It is.
It's not about whether or not a man can take care of the bills or whatever the case may be. You desire a man that achieves, that wants more, that goes afterwards. And I'm gonna just say this one thing before we go further. Be careful what you ask for. There are so many women that want a man that has ambition until you find out that ambition and quest for it is bigger than his affinity to you. And that you will come second place to that man's ambition. I'm gonna tell you this, I've been doing this thing for 6 years, 7 years. Probably, matter of fact, it might be 8. First time I came to Chicago, it was by myself, and we did 150 people. And since then, I ain't stopped. This is 2017. We tour all the time. We be tired. We're tired now. And I'm gonna tell you this, it's nonstop, day in, day out, day in and day out. A woman may look at me and be like, bro, I love his ambition, until you gotta live with me, until you gotta sacrifice for it. So before we get into your question, I just want you to know that you find a man with ambition, you better be prepared to deal with it. But can we answer a real question real quick?
You got a man that's taking care of you. He's taking care of the kids. He's taking care of the house. And you're sitting up here asking, is he even worth me staying with him? You're not gonna understand the magnitude of asking a question like that until that man looks at you and asks if it's worth staying with you.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Do you know what it looks like outside? Do you know how many women are taking care of themselves and taking care of their houses and their kids without a man present that wants to be that partner in that season? Ambition is beautiful. Ambition is a beautiful thing, but partnership is amazing. Having somebody that's willing to be in that with you. I think that is disgusting how we discard people based on a comparison of what we think love is supposed to look like. This don't even sound like a real train of thought. This sounds like an Instagram topic or debate. Is it worth me staying with my man that's taking care of me, my kids, and my house? In the year 2025, when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you, and he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool? No, because I can talk to you. I can talk to you, right? Since we're talking about ambition, right? Let's talk about ambition. No. Wait. I'm gonna let you finish.
Look, fellas, pull up a chair a minute. I need to talk to you before you go and do something dumb with all that anger. I saw the clip. A woman sitting there, cool as you please, saying her husband pays every single bill in that house, every last one, and it still isn't enough for her. And I watched a whole lot of men just about come through the screen over it. I understand it. I felt the sting of it too. But let your old buddy here take the heat out of it and hand you something you can actually use, because being mad at a stranger on the internet has never once built a man a better life. Watch it if you need to, then come sit back down with me. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if these talks help you any. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna give you the truth that angry comment section never will. That clip is not really about that one woman at all. It's about you. It's about a trap that good, hardworking men fall into their whole lives and never see the jaws of it until it's already closed. So sit still and listen close, because this one matters. Here's the first hard thing, and I want you to really hear it. If the only thing you bring to the table is a paycheck, then that paycheck is the only thing anybody can love you for. And a man who is loved for his wallet is a man who can be swapped out for a bigger wallet any day of the week. That's not a marriage, son. That's an arrangement. And an arrangement ends the second a better offer walks through the door. So the lesson here is not to sit and stew and be furious at her. The lesson is to make good and sure that you are never, as long as you live, just a checkbook to the person you love. Now, don't you dare hear me wrong. Being a provider is a good and honorable thing. Getting up every morning, doing hard work, keeping a roof over people's heads, that is one of the finest things a man can do with his life. And don't you ever let anybody shame you for it or make you feel small over it. A man who takes care of his own has nothing to apologize for to anybody. But here's the catch that clip is really pointing at. If providing is the only club in your bag, then you're playing a game you can eventually lose to any man with deeper pockets. You have got to be more than the money. So be a man who is actually there, present, a steady hand when everything's falling apart, a fellow with a spine, with a direction, with things he's building and things he believes in. Be interesting, be growing, be the kind of man whose company is worth something all on its own, separate from anything sitting in your bank account. Because when you're that man, the money is just one gift among many that you bring to the table, instead of the only card you're holding. And a woman worth having will love the man and not the wallet. Learn that difference early, and it'll save you 20 years of heartache.
Yeah, right now,
All right, so-
with some like regular degular stuff.
So let me talk.
Regular.
Go ahead.
'Cause I'm-
Regular.
Y'all, hold on, y'all calm down for a second. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. You want me to ask that? Okay.
Please, I love you, girl.
Okay.
I want to hear you.
Okay. Because I think you misinterpreting Kira. That's the
No, I got
you know,
her.
she got some New York in her. So
I see, but
She
I
know,
said I
but
got Chicago in
I
me,
love it
so
because
I need to.
but she's speaking real to you.
No,
baby.
I get it.
Like, because let me help you understand this, because she's speaking real to you right now, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay for men to get comfortable. It's okay for that. Because I really hate this type of conversation. I'm gonna say this because sometimes you'll think you want this entrepreneur, or you'll think you want this man who makes six figures, until he constantly has to go to work, and he has to constantly deal with these new employers, or has to constantly deal with these new clients, or the clients who fall through and don't pay. And you have a life where it's like, I get to show up as a husband, I get to show up as a man to my woman, I get to show up for my kids, I get to show up and actually lead in this home. It's okay that you make more money. Y'all can still do it that same way, baby. There are ways around it. But unfortunately for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work. Waking up every day and showing up for my children, showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious, especially when you know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression, seasonal depression. Your girl is telling you, you need to do more. And you like, dang, I'm here. Like, I like where I'm at. And then you don't feel like you're good enough because your girl telling you need to be more ambitious, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. It's the fact that I'm still going, I'm still doing. He can still lead in many ways, even with you making more money. That man can still lead. Like, we have to acknowledge that as well. I don't want you to get too caught up in that. I want you to hear what Kira's saying, because that's real. Don't get too caught up in that. You said this man is taking care of home and all the rest of that stuff. Man, that is a blessing in today's time, baby. That is a treasure. It is a treasure in today's time. And let me tell you something. Y'all can still, baby, if y'all are mindful and you budget right, you can still get that home that you want. If you mindful and you budget right, you can get you some land, you can get you a home, you can get all of those things. But what if getting that nice new build and stuff and all that stuff don't matter as much to him? What if what matters to him is the fact that my children good and my house is good? Like, that's the stuff that matters. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna tell you this. Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8, something like that. Go and take a minute to read that. Because what it talks about is a man, and I'm being gender neutral. When we say man, we're being gender neutral. A man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
Couple more things before we end this episode, because I want to make sure we got the right context. Can you put her question back up there? I just want to make sure we got the right context. So right now, this is not a man you're married to.
No.
Are the children his children?
Yes.
The children are his children, and you guys live together.
Yes.
And you said he pays all the bills,
Yeah.
and you make more money.
Yeah.
Who want her man? Who want her man?
Can I ask how old he is?
If you don't want your man, somebody in here gonna take him. Somebody in here gonna take him
Can I
off
ask
you.
how old he
They gonna
is?
take him off you.
Hold on, Ace.
Ace. I just want to know how
1
old
second.
he is.
How old is he?
32.
How old is he?
32.
32.
I wanna say,
Bro,
We can't win, dog.
you
I'm not.
got this man fighting for his life. Like, you about to block a major blessing.
But it's been,
And-
okay, more context.
Hold
It's
on.
been
Hold on, let him finish real quick, and I got you, okay?
There is so much power in a little bit of patience. Like, this man, you don't know how hard it is for him to provide for you, for the kid. This might be where he's at right now, but a year, 5 years, he'll give you everything you want. Just don't like he's trying. That sounds like a major blessing that you're about to fuck up.
Kira,
can I say
hold on, let me get Kira real quick. Kira.
Last point, then I'm gonna stop talking. You mentioned that you make more money than him. And I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place. No. Shh. That was a systemic thing that was put into place so that the black woman can be elevated to start looking at they men like they not doing enough.
Oh.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money, and even though your man is showing up for you, you start looking at him for like, why can't you do more? When you start saying shit like that, that is proof that they plans work. That is proof that they plans work.
Can I please?
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah, one thing, and then
Okay, that was
and then we'll wrap it up.
I want to say that I think we all agree what everybody is saying, but let me ask you a question, because this is the life that you got to live.
Exactly.
If he does not grow, can you stay at this level with him?
And that's the thing. And I only mentioned that I make more because she tried to make it out seem like I was some bum or something. I'm not.
I agree.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I said
Thank
bum.
you.
Okay, but
Not
answer that
because
question.
it's systemic or nothing like that.
Okay, but the question
But
remains,
I
if he
asked
does
the
not grow,
question
can you do it?
How long?
No, I'm
should I
saying
do it?
this is his level. You are with this man. This is what he got. He does not want to grow to the level in which you want to grow. Can you deal with that? Can you deal with this level 10 years later? Are you okay with that?
It's been years, so I'm at my limit. That's why I'm up
Oh,
here
you're not
asking
answering the question. Is it yes or no? Can you deal with this level of his ambition?
No.
You can't.
Okay.
Well, who want a man? What he look like? I got a dating app. I get your man. Who you want? You want him? You want him? Tell him that. Listen. Tell him to go on the Kendra G Singles dating app. I get him married by Friday.
All right, check.
Kendra, he love you.
Yeah,
He your biggest
Girl,
fan too.
girl, I
girl.
can have
He
your
love
man
you.
married by Friday. You better find out. Tell him down on that app.
Everybody look to your left and your right, say shh. Everybody look to your left and right, say shh. Hitty, I know you have a final thought. I just want to say this, and this is just me speaking from just my masculine perspective. The fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not. And I'm just saying, like, the reason I'm appalled is because that's most men's dream, to be able to take care of things so it's an option for their woman to work. And so when you saying that man lack ambition, I just think it's ambition in a direction you can't recognize. And guess what? That's been another episode of the Tonight's Conversation.
Now let me give you the other half of it, because you deserve the whole truth. Some folks simply cannot be satisfied. It will not matter what you make or how hard you carry that whole house on your back. There are people walking around who treat a good man's effort like it's just owed to them, like the sun coming up in the morning. And here is what your old friend needs you to burn into your memory. That is not a money problem. You will never once fix it with a bigger check. That is a gratitude problem. And gratitude, son, is not something you install in a person after you've already married them. It is something you watch for, carefully, on the way in the door. Long before any rings. So pay attention when you're young and it's still early. Does she say thank you for the small things, or does she act like she's entitled to them? Is she grateful for what you bring, or is she already counting up what she figures you owe? Does she build a life with you, or does she just spend on you? You are gathering all your answers in the quiet, ordinary days, not the fancy one. A grateful partner will make a modest little life feel like a kingdom. An ungrateful one will make an actual kingdom feel like it's never quite enough. Choose the grateful heart, not the hungry appetite. And I'll say this last part too, because I don't want you walking away from here bitter. Do not take one loud clip and let it turn you cold on every good woman out there. That's a fool's move, and it costs you the very thing you want most in this life. There are good, grateful, loving women in this world, by the millions. The kind who would stand right beside a hardworking man and be thankful for him every day they've got. Your job is not to sit around hating the ones who wouldn't. Your job is to become such a solid, squared away man with your standards held high and your head on straight that you can spot the difference from a mile off and just calmly walk toward the right one. Bitterness can't do that for you. Only a man at peace with himself can. So here's your charge, and I mean every word of it. Know your worth, and know that it runs a country mile past your paycheck. Be more than a provider, so that no man alive can ever outbid you for your own home. Watch for gratitude early, and believe a person when they show you they don't have any. Do not spend your life trying to argue somebody into appreciating you, because you cannot win that fight, not ever, not once. And keep on building yourself into a man of real value, so that you always get to choose from a position of strength, instead of begging from a place of need. You are not an ATM, son. You are a man. So carry yourself like one, and pick like one, and never hand the keys to your whole worth to somebody who only ever looks at your wallet. That's what I've got for you today. Do me one favor before you go. Drop a comment and tell me the one quality you're gonna start looking for in a partner from here on out. And pass this along to a younger fella who's about to learn all this the hard way. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself.